it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. And this is the second video today. When I filmed the first one, the lighting was much better. Now the lighting is getting darker. The sun is going nighty-night, I think. So we're going to see what we can to get this filmed in as good of lighting as I can. Maybe I will, I don't know. My ring light doesn't always give us the best, like it goes, doesn't really change much. It's supposed to. I don't know. This looks better, I guess. So anyway, thanks for joining me here in the yarn room today. As you know, along with Billy and Nancy, from Billy the Crafty Floridian and Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too, we host the Boggy Creek Blanket Drive. This is our second annual. Boggy Creek is a camp in Florida for chronically ill children. There's a lot of stuff about it on YouTube now. Everything will be linked in the video description, in my description box below. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization, and we are so grateful to be a part of it and bringing blankets into these sick children. So you can watch about any other video that I have, and it goes into like real great detail about Boggy Creek. And there are videos on YouTube all over the place. But if you've been around my channel for more than like 2 days, you probably know about Boggy Creek. So I'm going to quit harping on how wonderful of a camp it is and telling you all about it every time I do a video, because I'm tired. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it. Therefore, and that being said, it is blanket drive time right now, and Christmas is coming. We will be taking blankets to Boggy Creek in February, and we'll be accepting them through the end of January. But the camp sets up their cabins with themes every week, and they coordinate the blankets that we donate, and others donate too as well, not just us. They need a lot of blankets. So the need is great. And they coordinate for events, for themes for the week, for whatever they color coordinate the blankets to those things. And so Christmas is a themed event that they do. And we thought it would be cool if we could donate a bunch of Christmas themed blankets that they could use in Christmas of 2024. They won't be there in time for Christmas of 2023. But it is the holidays. People like to start crocheting for the holidays. And so we thought it would be really cool if we had a blanket that was designed for Christmas for Boggy Creek that would be easy to make, fast to make. You don't have to have it made by Christmas this year because we're not taking them down till February, but you need to get them into mail by mid-January, maybe so that we have them by the end of January, so we have time to pack them up and get them there. And of course, that means it's a lot of work for Nancy, and I will be there part of the time, but not a lot of the time to help her, since we are vacationing down there this year in order to go to Boggy Creek. That's part of our vacation plans. So, that all being said, Angela from My Precious Yarnery designed a blanket for us, and it is so cute. So now I'm stash diving to find the yarn. She used Mainstay from Walmart, 2 skeins of red, green, and white. I have a lot of yarn. I just want to stash dye. My thought process is I want to use sparkle yarn, and I have a section of Christmas yarn right here. I don't have a lot of Christmas yarn. I don't know why. I mean, I have a lot of reds and I have a lot of greens, but I don't have a lot that's specifically Christmas. So let me see if I can turn you around to where you can see, because it's up here on the top shelf. Of course it would be, but I don't have a lot of it. I need 2 of each. And I thought if it would be really cool if I could do sparkle. 2 red, 2 green, 2 white. Now my white sparkle, if you have white sparkle, I have 5 of these. Big twist sparkle. So I know that I have that because it's in with my sparkle yarns over here. It's not in with my Christmas yarn section. But like I said, I don't have a lot of Christmas yarn, and I want to see what I have. And I'm going to move you around a little bit. Let me pause you. Okay, I think we got it. I think you can see my section. I gotta move my chair. My section of Christmas yarn is very small. And these really should be in the red and greens, but I had them in a project or something. Or I just recently found them tucked away in something. And I put them here because I knew a Christmas blanket was coming up, and I thought they were good Christmas colors. And I really love this green, not sparkle, but that's why those two are sitting there. But I have this sparkle. I have this. I only have one of these. This is, I love this yarn metallic. Isn't that cool? Like, that would be cool. Now, Angela did 5 sections of red and 5 sections of green separated by white. She used 6 skeins. 2 red, 2 green, and 2 white. I only have one of these. But I really like it. This is my figures. Look at that. I have 3 red and 1 green. This is all I love this yarn. Could I do 3? Oh no, let's see, 5 of each. She used 2 skeins each, so I could do the red, and I could use these for the 4. How can I work that out? So if I did a red section, a green section, a red section of this color, I still need 2 of each. I mean, this is 2, and this is 2. You think I can make that work? Because that's what I have in sparkle without buying anything. Then I have the white. Maybe do a center section. No, because it's 2. It's 5 of each. You know, to make it the right size. And then I have this. That's not sparkle, but it's, and I have 4 of those. So if I did regular colors, I could do some of them in this. Because I think that would be kind of cool. Angela's blanket is really pretty. And she does red, green, and then there's little strips of white in the middle to separate the red and green, like bobbly looking sections. I will insert a picture. I probably already hopefully have. So if I did a red section, a green section, a this section, a red section, a green section of this section, because you need 10 altogether. 10 is not divisible by 3. So there's that. So that's what I have in, and then I have this. This is called Holiday Pack. It doesn't have, no, it doesn't have the right, it's a Hirschner's pack of colors. I think when I bought it, I thought they were like bigger. But it's not the right colors. I don't want to use that. I already know I don't want to use that. Let's put that in there. I have this tweed. If I had a red tweed, that would be kind of cool. But I don't. Then I might have to go to the colors. Let's go look and see what I have in just solid colors. Well, we know I have white. Even though I do have some stuff up there. I did buy a Hirschner's pack of big colors. But they're blues with a red. It was called the Peppermint Pack. I really liked it, but it's not going to work for this either because it's blues, and I want to do red and green. In a variegated, it would be fine. I don't mind doing that in there. So let me move you around again to the solid colors. Hold on. Okay. I think you can see reds and greens are here. Because I should lower you a little. Little lower. Little lower. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so yeah, you can see reds and greens are here. These reds I think are all dark. This one's just an oddball one, but these are 3 of the same color. They're thinner, smaller. That's a real bright red. Not sure if I like that red. Let me grab something here. Okay, I'm back. So I have this real bright red, but that would be enough. Not this one, but these 3 at the end. That's a good red. It's a big twist value. I could get more of that. And that's a good red. This is called Fire Red, and this is called Deep Red. I love this yarn. I don't know if this Impeccable is enough. Wait, I have this. Oh, I like this red. This is Hobby Lobby Red. I have 3 of those. It's a little bit glary with the, but it's a good red. I like that red a lot. I think I like this one. I'm going to put these other ones back. No red hiding in the orange. Yeah, and these are all deep reds. Even though that's a nice red. I like that red. Got some greens in here I like. Not going to do Grinch green. Oh, those were all way too bright. Was that? No, that was green I had up there too. This is a good deep green. What do we got over here? Look at this. It's a 2-pack. I like that green. What do you say? I think I like that. But I really wanted to do sparkle. So, I think we could go with the solids. I could do just sparkle in the white. What do you think of that idea? Do these 2 red and green stripes. I could even mix in a couple sections of the red, white, and green. That would be kind of cool. What do you think about that? And then just do it all no sparkle. And mix in some of the red, white, and green. There's plenty of white. Look at that. Plenty of white right there. I could just go from one right into the other of these whites. No problem. Okay, so I'm not going to start it yet because I want to finish the Barbies and breast cancer. Nancy talked us into that, didn't she? The motif squares on the Barbie and breast cancer, I have to say, are a little challenging because every one I have to watch the video. And then you have to adjust it to the size. When it's done, it's worthwhile, but it takes a lot of time. And I have things on the agenda that I just don't want to take that much time because I'm doing the Boggy, all these other Boggy Creek blankets as well. So I'm like feuding with myself with that blanket. I did do another 2 squares, but I have 3 more motif squares to go before I can put it together. And then it's going to require some border because it's not going to be the right size. So I might even have to sadly, I have to say I might have to add in 2 more rows, bigger border. I don't know what I'm going to do to make it. I don't know if it's going to be long enough. It should be long enough because I'm doing 5 by 5, 25. I might have to fudge it a little. Do some kind of borders at the top and bottom, bigger than the border at the sides. Well, no, it could be 40 by 40 anyway, right? Anyway, that's a whole nother story, but it's going to need a bigger border, I think. And I think I'm just going to do a lacy, because it's a very girly blanket, so I think I'm just going to do a real pretty white lacy blanket, you know, thing around the outside, shells and laces and whatever. So that'll be fine. But it's getting the 3 motifs together that are taking the time that I really don't want to take. And I'm really anxious to get started on this blanket because it's supposed to be, according to Angela, it's real easy 2-row repeat. I'm loving that. And it's like half double crochets, and this, she called it a berry stitch or something, a berry bobble. It's not a regular bobble. So I'm real happy and anxious to get started on that. And I want to finish. I have more whips than what I care to have, and it's beginning to get on my nerves. I want to get them cleaned up and finished, and so I don't want to start this blanket until I have at least one more blanket done, like the Barbie's blanket. So help me out with this. Should I go with the just solid green, white, and red? And I think that I will definitely use these 2 colors. I like them. This one isn't as, my camera is really blowing this out to be a darker red than it is. It's just a red, and I like it. And then this is Dreamweaver yarn that I can't get anymore, but it's perfect. It's the perfect green, I think, for what I was looking for in the blanket. And should I add in that variegated knot sparkle? Should I go to Hobby Lobby and get more sparkle? Because my others are Hobby Lobby, and I know they have green. So I could take a run up there and just get another skein of green and do Hobby Lobby in the sparkle yarn. Red and green sparkle. I really don't want to, I want to just shop my stash. Let me know what you think in the description box below. I have a few days before I'm going to get this started because I do want to get other things done. It was really fun to make that cowl, and I kind of want to do a tutorial on it. And I still want to do a tutorial on the messenger bags. And, you know, I got these other things like weighing me down, feeling weighed down by my whips now. And I don't like it when I feel like that with my crochet. And so I don't want to start another, even though it's going to be in the bag ready to go. It's like, oh, I got to get that one done now too. So I don't want to feel that way. I need to get a couple of things accomplished, finished, put away, get the yarn up out of them. That pink blanket has a big, huge bag. My Luck of the Draw has a big, huge bag. And I'm working on that knit blanket. Not a big, huge bag, but it's still another bag. And they're in my, I just feel like they're surrounding me recently. I'm feeling that way. So I need to get them done. And so I don't want to start this until I get those done, which is then another kind of pressure, right? It's a crochet. There should be no pressure. Really, there is. It's only, there isn't. It's just the pressure I'm putting on myself. But I'm feeling like I need, I'm getting overwhelmed by the amount of whips laying around in different rooms, and then I can't figure out where I am on them. And I can't, the Luck of the Draw is just what it is. And that's why I haven't started another. I finished one big square, and then I'm doing the little square blankets. And I am not, I'm not going to do another big square on that, at least not right now, because I can do one square, and it takes like 35 seconds, it feels like, to do one square and get that put into the blanket. And it's not a big deal, and I need that right now, because I've pressured myself with the 2 tutorials I want to try, and there's more whips. I can't even think about what they are now. Oh, the sweaters. My granddaughter wants me to make her a sweater. And the knit sweater I'm supposed to make for Laura, or that Laura made, that I'm supposed to also make. And I bought the yarn for her. I spent like $1 trillion looking for the right yarn to get what I really liked. And now I think I'm going to make that and give it to my granddaughter. So it'll be a much faster project if I can even figure it out, because it's knitted and I have only like knitted a couple or crocheted a couple of sweaters. So knitting one is going to be like, what are you doing? But it's thick, bulky yarn and big needles, right? So it shouldn't take long. And if I make it for Ariana, she's about this big. So literally, I saw her over the week. She had a choir concert, and I wrapped my arm around her 4 times. I'm like, where is the child? She's a skinny little one. So making something, I'm going to have a lot of leftover yarn. That's okay. Maybe I'll make a matching one for her sister. I would have enough yarn to do both, I'm sure. So anyway, I don't want to start this until I get some of the other things done that I need to get done. And I've already decided next year's crochet is little projects until I get done with my multi-balance, which is, I think I did like the first 2 weeks. And, excuse me again, and my Sophie's Choice. Like there will be, I've been thinking about this. I do want to do a themed boggy blanket every month. Like this is the Christmas one, but this is December. You know, this will be this year, but like January, I want to do something that's maybe a wintry boggy blanket. And I might just do it in the Jaxie square, because that works up really quickly. And if I just like pick something, maybe even self-striping, so I don't even have to change colors, just go with it, but that pattern. But I want to do like a themed one every month. So then in February, I'll do something in pinks, or pinks and reds and yellow, pinks and reds and whites, or, you know, something like that. Then in March, something green for St. Patrick's Day, you know, April, Easter, you know, so that there'll be a themed blanket every month. I think that's what I want to do. For my next year's crochet projects, those won't take long, because the Sophies and the multivalents, those are going to take me a while, and I'm going to need, and then I can do little crochet projects along that I want to do. But I'm not going to get into, I don't think, any big, I want to do only things that I can do quickly for the most part, until I get those other things done that I committed myself to do, because they're all things that I wanted to do, and I still want to do them. And I have several kit blankets, and I'm getting another one. It was shipped to me. I should get it on Tuesday. So, that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing I think I want to like do quick. And Ammies. I have so many Ammies I want to make. I want to make a Christmas gnome. More pressure, more pressure. Stop the madness, right? So anyway, I am going to make this blanket, and I am going to make it for Boggy Creek this year. So what do you think? Should I break down and go get more green sparkle, or just use what I've got in the reds? And should I put in the variegated in the not sparkle in with the not variegated? I think that could be kind of cool. If there's 10 rows, I have to get the exact measurements, because maybe we could do 12 rows and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or maybe we could do 9 rows in a bigger border. That's it, 3 of each. What do you think? We'll see as it goes. But let me know, honestly, in the comments below what you think. Sparkle or not sparkle? Variegated or not variegated on the not sparkle? And I will see you guys in the next video. So thanks so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. Give me the thummies. All of those things. You know what to do. Hit the bells and the buttons and the whistles. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for stash diving with me. Thanks for helping me make this decision. And see you next time. Bye.